And data-backed decisions are so easy to be made with Contentsquare because it's simple to use. I'm Jamie Goss. I've been at VodafoneThree for 4 years in total. So VodafoneThree's mission is trust in every interaction. I think that spans across all of the areas, whether we're in digital, consumer, wherever. It's really looking after everyone's telecoms, and it's not just consumer, it's business as well. Broadband is massive within VodafoneThree now, but just ensuring that the customers have good signal. Everyone needs, we're in a digital age, everyone needs access to phones, whether it's for emergency or connected with loved ones. And I think it's really special to be a part of that, to be able to help customers navigate their journeys, whether they're topping up, whether they're wanting to add someone to their plan. The majority of those journeys, if there's issues with those journeys, that's up to me and the team to kind of say, we need to make this better for our customers. And it makes me really proud to be part of that, because it seems inconsequential to other people that this is a role that people do, but then you must think, oh, someone must be doing this. And it's really nice to say that I can see those problems in those journeys to help customers. So Contentsquare came to Vodafone and VodafoneThree over 2 years ago now, but Contentsquare has been, I open up lots of different things. It's Teams and emails. I think that's across the board with people, but Contentsquare is a very close third. It's always there. I've got it popped up. As soon as you click on Chrome for me, Contentsquare comes up as my saved one. So 2 years, and I haven't looked back, in all honesty. It's really good. So customer experience is a really important thing that is thought about within my team a lot, and not just improving those customer experiences, but ensuring that they're correct and what they should be. Before that, we were kind of flying blind in terms of how well buttons perform, but how we thought about Contentsquare. It can do session replay as well as zone analysis, journey analysis. We were like, well, what are we doing? Why are we not on this already? For me as an analyst, to do my job properly, I needed it. And it's really boosted my level of analytics to another level, in all honesty. The analysis that Contentsquare provides is just next level too. I liken it to quantitative and qualitative data. I can email a stakeholder a table of numbers, and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Does it paint a good picture? It can do. Is it boring? Completely. Contentsquare isn't boring. It's exciting. You can get zone analysis, do a screenshot. You can send them a link to a session replay, so developers can help identify a bug. That is, you can't put a price on that. If that's going to help us solve an error that's stopping customers from converting, that's gold dust. The picture's already there with Contentsquare. You've got everything you need. You just need to click a few buttons, sort your date ranges out, new users, returning users, whatever, comparing it to whatever you like. And data-backed decisions are so easy to be made with Contentsquare because it's simple to use. From an analyst point of view, the stakeholders as well, they can see what's happening within their page. It's simple. So zone analysis is by far my favorite part. The content team use Contentsquare a lot to see how their content's performing. They do CRO tests to see the button placement and how they're performing, which we can run impact quantification through Contentsquare as well, which was so useful. The CRO team themselves have used Sense a lot to build out their platform for their CRO tests. And Sense is so good, and I think Sense across the board with all of our other teams is so useful, because you just ask it a question, it can pull in URLs, it can pull in data zone analysis from wherever you want on the Vodafone side, which is so useful. So you don't have to be an expert in Contentsquare. And one of our most recent training sessions within VodafoneThree has been near enough all based around Sense, because it's that intuitive, and say, if you're unsure, just ask Sense. If you don't know, and again, that takes the onus off the analysts as well, gives us our more free time to do in-depth pieces for bigger stakeholders. Yeah, the culture around Contentsquare and Vodafone is incredible compared to the other tools we use. There's less people coming to analytics to say we need this. that frees up more time for us to do in-depth analysis, especially over Black Friday, which is one of our biggest times of the year. So on Black Friday morning, we noticed that a button on a marketing page had been removed. This button previously, in the lead up to Black Friday, had a massive click-through rate and also generated a fair bit of revenue. So on Black Friday morning, we noticed that this button was now an icon, which was below the fold, so less people were seeing it. And it was right at the end. So if you're reading, you're looking left to right, it's going to be the one that you see last. The hypothesis was, if we reinstated the button, we would drive revenue. Not only drive revenue, but we'd help the customer journey, because they're clearly wanting to log in. We reinstated that button about 11 in the morning after a couple of meetings. And by 7 in the evening, we'd not only got over 5 figures in revenue from that one button, but we'd helped customer journey immensely, which I think is the most important thing. And without Contentsquare, that wouldn't have been possible. With Contentsquare, it's so much easier to paint that picture for stakeholders. It adds an element of hand-holding, which is really good for me who should be the expert in all things analytics around my journeys that I look after. Contentsquare enables me to just make it that bit easier to tell the story that I'm wanting to tell, or I have found. If I found an issue somewhere on the site, Contentsquare enables me to clearly show what that issue is, what is working well, and why it's working well. I'm very glad that the turn we took was Contentsquare, because I can't really imagine what my day-to-day role would look like without Contentsquare. I know that's really cheesy and really silly to say, but it is definitely, as an analyst point of view, it's my bread and butter now.